Hello, welcome back to Black After Effects. Today I'll be taking you through this Ultra Trader trading journal. This is a trading journal named Ultra Trader. You can go on Google Play Store to download the app. So as you can see here, I'm a premium member in this app. So you just have to pay for their basic plan, their premium annual plan. So this trading journal is for all traders, beginners, intermediate, advanced traders. It's one of the best trading journals you in the trading space now. So today I'll be taking you on how to use the Ultra Trader trading journal. So as you can see, you can start from this menu bar. You can see this first place where you can add your trades, and this is where you can connect your brokers. This is the dashboard. This is live where you check your live trades. It's your finished trades. Here's journal where you journal your mistakes, your errors, every single thing. This is your watch list where you add the pairs you are actually trading. And these are the alerts where you set alerts. This is where you check your alerts. So I'm starting from the add your trade button. So when you click add your trade, you can see where you add the symbol, whether it's EURUSD, GPUSD. This is where you add whether you're buying or selling, and this optional you can add any other words there. And this portfolio is on default. So and then you submit. So this can add trades to the journal. And also you can add the kind of strategy you use to take the trade, the notes. We have notes and maybe tags and mistakes, and you can add mistakes maybe after you've closed the trades. And also you can also choose your confidence level. You have from very low to neutral to very high, then you can submit. So guys, that's it for this for this menu, add trade menu. So then the next is called broker connection. This is where you automatically connect your broker to this journal. So once you connect your broker to this journal, it automatically take your trades. Will I say it automatically records your trade on this journal app lesson. It arranges your trade, gives your win rate, gives it on the calendar, shows you your most used app, most used pairs rather. So this is how you connect. So at this point, you just search for your broker. You search your broker at this place here. But if your broker is in MT5, you just click MT5. You can see we have different apps here. We can see Meta4, Meta5, Blogging, TradeLocker, Bybit. You can also see Trading View here. You can see Xness. So you can also request for a new broker. You can see this request button here. You can also request for a new broker if you can find your broker here. So the easiest way to do is that if you're using Profem or a broker, you don't have to start searching for a broker. Almost all the brokers use extensions like MT4 and MT5. So all you have to do is just choose one of these, whether MT4 or MT5. So I do use MT5. So I just click on MT5 and click auto sync. You can choose whether you want auto sync or you want to do file upload. So you can just download the file from your MT5 and then upload it here directly. But if you can't go through all those stress, just automatically sync your trades here. So what you have to do, just taking your logins from your MT5 and logging it here, it will automatically copy your trades into the journal and give you analysis of how your trades go, how your trades went, and what's your statistics on the maybe daily or weekly. So that's what it does. So you can just name your portfolio here. Automatically take your trades here. So you just give the portfolio any name at all, any name at this point here. Just give your portfolio any name. So after giving your portfolio any name, you just click next, and then after next, you just have to input in your broker's login and password and your investor's password, and that's all you need to automatically sync your trades to the journal. So and that is preferable for all traders. Instead of you adding your trades manually, you just do it automatically. Once you just put in your MT5 password, login and password, it automatically syncs your trade in the journal. So that's basically it for your broker connection. So then you can just go through the dashboard now. I'm taking you through the dashboard. So this is dashboard. So as you can see here, this is we're on the dashboard right now. This is the overview. This is the time matrix. This is the analytics, and this is the calendar. So that's basically how it is. So but for now, I'll start from the overview. you can see from this overview, you can see realized you have a panel where you see your realized P&L. This is how much I lost. This is how much I am down now. As in, this is how much you see how much you're able to make on the trade or lose on the trade. This is where you see this is realized P&L. And this win rate, this is how much you see your win rate over time. Whether your strategy is winning over time or is losing over time. So as you can see, mine is 27% because of this drawdown, this loss here, minus $220. You can see my average RR is 1:71. That's almost 1:2. Understand? And if you look to the right section, to the right hand side here, you see trade count 55. I've taken 55 trades to bring my account at only minus $222. And if I scroll down, you can see this profit factor. This profit factor is calculated by dividing total gains by total losses. A value above 1 means you are profitable overall. So if you can see, my profitable factor is below 1, which means that within this short run I am not profitable yet. So within short run, so anything above 1 shows that you are profitable to a certain point. So and one thing you should understand as a trader is that one day loss, 1 week loss, or 1 month losses should not define whether you define the rest of your trading life for you. If you ever find yourself in an unprofitable streak or you find yourself being unprofitable, what you got to do is go back and retrain your mind, retrain your perspective, retrain your strategy again, and also your psychology. So that's for now. I'm in a drawdown. So that's basically how it is. And this expected value is you say the average result you could expect from an investment or decision based on previous performance. Mine is on minus, so that's it. So and this is average trade time. This point average trade time is around 10 hours 31 minutes. So the average time I hold the trade, the average time is around 10 hours 30 minutes. So that's basically how long I hold the trade on average, how long I hold the trade. And also this is the balance. This here is you can see the balance. The realized P&L. You're supposed to make you have in your account. And also this way you see the live trade. Let me say example, if I have a running trade now, you see the trade running here. So that's basically how it is, guys. So this way you see your running trades. And also this is the total fees. So this is the total fees that is being paid. Let me say by each trade I take, and by each overnight this is total of overnight fees. And also we have commission and swap fees for profit trading accounts. It's actually a profit trading account. So the fees total to $40. That means every single day I hold the trade overnight, and every single trade I enter, there's a swap fee and there's a commission fee. So that total up to minus $42. Understand? $42. And next we come to the graph. Understand the graph, the growth graph of the account. You can see from 0, that's when I started the account. The account was at 5k yet. So you can see it came down to 260, almost 260. Went up to around 220, 200. This is minus 14. You can see at each point how much I lost at each point. You can see when my losses, when my payment was up $50, and then this one it was all down minus 14. You see $1. You see at each point. You can see when I made $10. You can see when I made minus $12. You can see how my account is fluctuating. So this graph also helps you see your account growth over time. So you can see mine has been trying to rise up, but you can see it's been falling recently, deeply safe. So you can see that I'm on a losing streak. So that's basically it for the graph. Well, next we have the finished P&L. The finished P&L. I mean, this is the P&L after all your trades have been closed. Like every single trade you've taken has been closed. So this is when you see it. So this is how the account has moved all the way minus you can see $250, and so all the way to minus 194 to minus 240, minus 148, minus 202. This is how deep my losses were till where I am now. It's minus 211. So I went up to you can see my drawdown was reducing. My max drawdown was reducing to minus 87. Then you can see I dropped all the way down to minus 222. So You can see at each highs means that I'm trying to recover. Each highs here, each highs means I'm trying to recover. So you can see I recovered a whole lot, but then I started to lose massively. That's what caused this sharp drop from all the way to the downside. And you can see my max drawdown here is around minus $250. My max run up, max amount of money I made I've achieved from lowest point to the highest is around $215. And you can also see my daily PNL. It's my daily PNL. It's from 7th, 27th, 28th, 29th. On 28th, I lost the most amount of money. On 28th, on 29th, I also lost some money. On 30th, I made good amount of money. On 31st, sorry guys. On 31st, I made okay. On 31st, I was on a strong drawdown. From 3rd to all the way to 5th, I was up. Listen, I was up. It took my account a whole lot. So I was green from 3rd to 5th. I was green. Then you can see on 6th, I was down red. I was down in a drawdown, a strong drawdown at $120. And you can see the second day, $30. So this whole drawdown happened on 6th and 7th. This whole strong drawdown that cleared out most of my profits was on 6th and the 8th. So this is how the daily PNL shows you how much you made each day. It's mostly like the stats of each day. Understand the statistics of each day. You can see the worst day. The worst day. My worst day made I lost $120 in a single day. It's called worst day PNL. I lost $120. My best day PNL I made $67. So guys, that's how it is on this graph chart, start chart. So and also if you look close to your right hand side here, it says recently closed. So these are all the trades I've closed as of recent. I've taken and I've closed as of recent. So guys, that's basically how it is on the overview chart. So let's go back to the next one, which is time matrix. So this is time matrix. This time matrix you can is mostly deal with anything that relates to your timings. Understand? Anything that deals with your timing in trading. So this is win rate by duration. You can see clearly this is intraday. Intraday I have 24%. My win rate in holding trade over like 2-3 days is around 24%. While my multi-day, more than 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, is around 33%. So I think more than 2 days, 3 days, if I'm holding trade longer, I tend to have more wins. That's basically what it means. And this average hold time panel is showing me my wins. So the average hold time that I used to hold wins, understand? I mean, say if I'm going to win a trade, or if I win a trade, the average time I'm able to hold a winning trade is around 12 hours, 11 minutes, 17 seconds. And the average time I hold a loss, and I close the loss, is around 9 hours, 53 minutes, 27 seconds. So that is for this time matrix. So we'll go to the next panel, which is average hold time. So this is for long and short. So those it's almost like saying buy and sells. So the average time I hold a buy, the average time I hold a buy is around 9 hours. So if I'm buying, the average time is mostly around 9 to 10 hours. So and also for sells, which is short, the average time I hold short is more longer. So I hold the shorts more longer, which is around 13 hours with 8 minutes. So we also have the panel for day of the week. So you can see this also corresponds to each day from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on. If you look at this whole bar chart here on the day of the week, I made most losses on Wednesday with a loss of minus $117. Understand? And followed by Thursday, which minus $76. So this is used to check the PNL per day in a week. Understand? And so this is the number of trades. So you can see from Sunday down to Saturday, you can see the day which I took the most trades. I took one of the most trades by Tuesday. This is one of the days I took the most trades on Tuesday. And it's around 13 trades. I took around, I think, 13 trades. Understand? I took around 13 trades on Tuesday. So that was the highest trade I've taken in the whole account. Also, but followed by Monday. Monday I took 11 trades. So Wednesday I took 8 trades. Thursday I took 3 trades. And Friday I took 2 trades. This is the least trade I've taken, which is on Friday. So this is the hour. Go back to this panel, which is the hour of the day. So this is like telling me what time of the day I might take losses, from 6 to 9 in the morning. Let me say from 6 a.m. to around 9 a.m. in the morning, and also I also take losses from 12 in the afternoon to around 3 in the evening. So that's when I mostly take losses. You can see if it's red, so it's just showing the amount of losses I took within that time frame. And we'll go to next session with this number of trades. You can see from that 6 to 9 I normally take the most amount of trades, followed by 12 to 15. That same time I take also the most amount of trades. So you can see the times I took those most amount of trades were the time I took those most losses. So you can understand from this my chart that I'm focusing more on quantity less than quality, which is very, very bad for a trader. So this what all this is telling me is that I take more trades, which is not actually in a good way for me, according to my own strategy. It's showing me that I need to find a way to work on taking less trades. So that's basically it for this panel's time matrix. So guys, the next one is analytics. So this is the analytics session. This is where I have to see the symbol performance. You can see the pair that made me the most amount of money. So starting from, we can see GBP/AUD. So this is GBP/AUD. It made me $107. Second, followed by AUD/USD, made me $40. Followed by gold, made me $22. So you can see the most pairs that made me most losses. These are the pairs that made me losses. So this can also show me which pair I'm mostly more profitable in. Understand? You can see one of the pairs that made me highest loss is EUR/AUD, which I lost $119 on. Followed by EUR/NZD, I made $114. Followed by GBP/SZD, where I lost minus $53. Second to USD/CHF minus $43, Euro CAD minus 34, GBP/JPY minus 33. So that's basically the pairs that make me losses, and this is the pairs that made me wins within within the time frame I've been trading the account. So GBP/AUD has made me the most amount of money. So I think I'll be taking GBP/AUD and gold. GBP/AUD, gold, and AUD/USD. And to next tab session, you can see best symbol sum. So the best I call it the best pair, the best trading pair that's made the most amount of money is GBP/AUD. You can see here it's $107, followed by the worst symbol sum. I mean the worst pair that's made me lose money. It's around $119. I've lost $119. Then we have a best symbol of average. So the best symbol, it shows the best performing symbol based on average profit and loss P&L per trade. So this is the pair that has made me the best on average. So this is GBP/AUD, and here's the worst symbol, real card. That's made me lose the worst. That's made me lose on average based on the average profit and loss per trade. That's made me lose minus $17. So we have a total of 9 symbols. I've only taken trade on only 9 pairs, forex pairs, plus gold, and so that's 8 plus gold, which is 9. 8 forex pairs and 1 metal, which is gold. So we can go to the next panel, which is the largest win versus largest loss. If you look left carefully, you'll see this green bar is 51.85. So my largest win is around $51.85. I think so. Then my largest loss minus 33 on average. So if you look this the next part is a long and short ratio. This shows the amount of longs I've taken and the amount of sells I've taken, and which is more dominant. You can see clearly for longs I've taken 67%. So 67% of the time I take longs, and 33% of the time I take shorts. I take sales. So you can say 67% of my whole trading time I take more buys, and 33% of my whole trading time I take sales. So 37 longs and 18 shorts. So our total in the whole total, I've taken 37 buys and 18 sales. So I've been on more buy side than sell side. Then we can see long analysis. So whenever I'm buying, my win rate goes around 21.62%. So out of the trades I've taken on buys, I made 8 wins and 29 losses. You see, so you can see on buys I made 8 wins and 29 losses, and my whole win rate on buys is 21.62%. Then on short analysis, my win rate around 38.89%, which is a whole lot larger. So I made 7 wins, 11 losses. So sales make me more money, according to this whole graph here. Sales make me more money. So this is how I correspond this whole stats to the market. I find pairs, I understand that trend, and make sure I stick to the trend. Understand? It's not about long or short analysis. It's about which of them have paid me the most amount of money, and which of them have lost me the most amount of money. So that's basically it. So we can go to the P&L for long. You can see the P&L for long. I've lost $175 on buys, and I've made average win of 34.52 on buys. Then on short, you can see I've made around minus $46 on losses on sales, and on buys and on sales rather, the wins I've made on sales around $17. So that's basically it on analytics. So I'll take you, and before I go to the calendar, around this symbol performance, you can check the performance by P&L. You can check which of the symbol has made you more money over time, and you can check also which of the symbol has given you more win rate over time, and you can check which of the symbol you've taken more trades. Understand? And you can put it in a form of increasing or decreasing order. Understand? This is how it is. You can put in either decreasing or increasing order. So example, now if I choose by P&L, you see it sets the symbol that's made me more money by P&L, and in decreasing format, that means from small to big. So let me put the increasing P&L. So it show me which symbol has made me more money in increasing order. So from small to big, you can see GPAD made me the most amount of money by P&L. Then if you go by win rate, you can see AUD/USD and GPAD make almost exactly the same amount of win rate. Then if you go by number of trades, gold took I took more trades on gold, so you can see at this point here. So that's basically it on symbol performance. So the last one on my list is the calendar. So from this point you can see the year. You can choose the year. This which we're in 2026. You have to choose the year and the month. We're in July. We're in August. So in August. This is Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you look closely, on Monday I made $33 on Monday. On Tuesday I made $40. On Wednesday I made $67. If you look on Monday, I won 3 trades and lost and took 5 losses. That's on Monday. Then on Tuesday I took 5 wins and 3 losses, amounting up to plus $40. Then on Wednesday I made $67, amounting to 2 wins and 3 losses. My win rate was around 40% on Wednesday, so I made $67 on Wednesday. On Thursday I lost $120, 0 wins, 6 losses, so it was 0% total. So on Friday I lost $30, 0 wins and 3 losses, 0%. So this calendar session shows you the trades, each trade you've taken each day, in each trade you've taken in each day of the week. So that's what the calendar does. So if you go back to another week, you can see my the trades I took on each day. This is a Monday, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is on July. And also, if you look clearly, this is it shows you the amount of trades you took in the first week, second week, third week, fourth week. So I started trading this account on the 5th week of July. If you look clearly, this is $212 in the 5th week. So I closed my total average loss was $212. So that's what basically it for July. Then for August, my total amount of on the first week, I didn't make any money on the first week of July of August. On the second week, on the first week I didn't take on any trades. Then on the second week, I was on loss of -$9. I took around 30 trades on the second week. 30 trades on the second week. So this reason I take 30 trades. Every single time I take a trade, I'm supposed to risk like $50 on a single trade. I would divide the losses into two, so it will be 2 trades. So you can say out of these 30 trades, I've only taken 15 trades because I had to divide the losses into 2. Understand? So if I divide the losses into 2, that means I'll be taking 2 different trades. So I've taken around 15 trades in total, and my win rate is around 33% on the second week. So on average, I've lost around $9. So in total, I've lost in total on the whole account minus $222 in the whole account. So that's basically it for the calendar section. That's basically it for the calendar section. That's basically it for the calendar section. You can see the first week, the second week, the third, fourth, fifth, down to average how much I lost in the whole first and second week was around $9. So, and as I zoomed it too far. But if you look from August, I made $33. That's on Monday. On Tuesday I made $40. On Wednesday I made $67. On Thursday $120. On Friday $30. You can see the kind of the amount of wins and losses I had and my win rate. So that's basically it for calendar. And before I go to the next panel, you can see we have the monthly and the yearly calendar. You can see July, August. So in August I made the most amount of wins than July. So this is July, this is August. So here you can see the whole month, the whole monthly calendar. You can see from this point. So that's basically it on the calendar. So I'll go back to it. I'll go to the next panel, which is live trades. So this is where you add your live trades, you add your trades. Where you also see your pending trades and all. And finish trades. This is where you see your close trades. So this whole amount of trades I've taken, or the whole amount of trades I've closed on the account. It totaling to 55 trades. So remember, every single time I take a trade, I'm supposed to risk like $50. I divide the loss size into 2, which amounts to 2 trades or 2 trades on a single pair. So that makes about around 25 trades I've taken. So that's basically it on 25 to 30 trades I've taken on the whole account. So next is the journal. This is where you add your journal, add it and the strategy you use. You can see on the trading list. You can see the symbol GPAD. You can see I took buy, then I made $51. You can see the date and the time when the end time where I closed the trade. You can see the strategy I used. You can see the notes. You can also add images to your trades, add images to the journal, and the actions I took on the account. You can also see it's gold, how much I lost. I bought, how much I lost, when I closed, the strategy I used, and also the image of the chart before and after of the chart. And also I also write down the mistakes. So you can see overall my strategy has made me the least I've made more losses than normal. So you can see the win rate around 16.67%. So you can see each different trades. You can see where one of the confluences I used on the trade that made me more money was taking trades from fair value gap, break and retest. That's what made me the most amount of money, and the most amount of loss was that I didn't take I didn't wait for change in structure in the lower time frame. That's what made me the most amount of losses. So now, since I know what cost me the most losses was that I didn't wait for change in structure in the lower time frame. So I will start waiting for change in structure in the lower time frame to take trades, to take good trades. If not, I'll be going against this whole stats here, which is showing me that the most amount of losses came from when I did not follow change in structure in the lower time frame. So you can see which has paid me more money. This is a largely FVG. When I used the FVG and breaking the test, I made the most amount of money. When I waited for confirmation, I didn't wait for confirmation. I took minus $7. When I wait for strong confirmation, I lost minus $13. And when I waited for when I didn't wait for changes in structure, I lost around minus $46. So this you can see where your strategy is a winning strategy or not. And that is all for this journal section. So I'll go lastly to the watch list. So this is the watch list. You can add your favorite how do you call it, pairs you are actually watching at a single time, and you can also send you alerts on if the first pair of which a price you are willing to react from. So this will also send you alerts from there. And this is the alert section. So this way you add alerts on, let me say, on a trade you're watching out on. This send you alerts and let me say, if you for example you're on a trade Euro AUD, GBP AUD, and then you set alert, it will trigger and then let you know at which price and at which level the pair is at. You can add your notes and every single thing. You can add your notes, the frequency, the amount of time you get the alert, and then you can add notes to the alert and submit. So whenever price reaches a certain price level, you send you an alert. So that's basically it for Ultra Trading Journal. And don't forget you can also get your premium membership. Once you can add more than 4-5 accounts to this more than 5 to 20 accounts to this journal. And remember, you can also add your automatically sync your trades to this journal. If on the portfolio here, you can see this is my trade code funded server. This is a profile account, and you can see also the dollars is minus $222. And so you can also sync it straight all the way from your 25 down here. Very easy and very simple. So this is one of the best and cheapest trading journal you can have on the trading space. So this is you can check on the link below to actually download this AutoTrader app. You can find it on Play Store. But if you go to the link below, you'll see the link to the app, and then you can download the app from there. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to support me to drop in more banger trades and more banger apps on how to help you on your trading journey. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, guys.